light heavy step, not heavy step. But yeah, I'm gonna get that going here. Get that going. Those transitions are just so loud. You guys get to see yourselves. Whee! If I get my game loaded up. Alright. I hope those line seeds don't transitions don't chase people away. Anyways, if you're joining me here, welcome. If you aren't joining me, I don't know why you would see this. I guess maybe you might be joining me someday later. That's also okay. So we're gonna go over to here, and we are gonna play some more Minecraft. We're in my flat build world here. This is the world where I'll be building things that people requested me. So if you have a request, hop in the chat and let me know, and I will build it. And let's see here. Alright, so we're just continuing my tower here. It's a macro build, but it shouldn't take too much long. We're going from the top down, seeing what we have up here left to do. Oh, we got some clouds in my building. Alright, so it looks like this is good. So let's just start in. Let's just do this. Going with this one. Bam. I'm gonna get my own realm soon so I can just mess around with other people. Should really learn how to just run my own personal server. Wouldn't be too hard. I have the know-how. I'm just lazy. That's the dangerous thing one day. One day I'm gonna stop being so damn lazy. The irony of that statement is not lost on me. Mini raid? Well, thank you either way. How's it going? Oh, thanks for the follow. Oh, whoa, holy crap. Getting a couple of them. Thank you, Dark Elf. I'm just building Minecraft here. Holy crap. If anybody thinks it's something they want me to build, let me know. Welcome to the group down here. Welcome to the crew, I should say. Oh, crap. Thank you. They just keep coming. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm just, I'm building, funny you say it's a mini raid. I'm building something macro. I'm building a Burj Khalifa tower. And you keep hearing, wow, you keep hearing the lovely sounds of Heavy Step. He's a buddy of mine. He made me a nice little intro exit kind of stuff music. You can see my tower here that I'm building. I'm just plugging along. I was gonna build for a little while here. If anybody thinks of anything they want me to build, I can set this aside and keep going on something else. I'm looking to challenge myself, build some monuments, things like that. Just see what everybody comes to mind. But and you're also just welcome to still stay in chat and watch me build, or just sit there and lurk. Whatever you want to do, I'm okay with it. Anyways, thanks for all the follows. Wow, the mini raid, and that just, I was not expecting anything like that. So thank you so much. That's killer. I just really started streaming recently, so I'm glad to get any love I can. How you all doing tonight? Alright, well, silence is fine too. I will go on about what I'm doing here. Yeah, no, basically, I got challenged to build the Burj Khalifa Tower on the very first thing I was building in this world, so the world is basically empty. Holy crap. Thank you. That you are my first donation mini raid. Thank you. You will definitely go down as a favorite crew member. You are welcome to come anytime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will not forget that actually. That is amazing. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the donation. All your donations are going to support other streamers and myself in this stream as well, and just improving and growing on their streams. I'm trying to promote as many people as possible. I follow people. Oh, you like the beanie? Oh, thank you. Eternal Fate is a was a friend of mine. We always try to like to make things to include him. He passed away a number of years ago, but in the current atmosphere of what's going on, we thought might be appropriate to bring some message about him back. I just had a friend who's an artist, and I asked him to do some pieces for me. The artist is Chris Savage. He's going to be doing Savage Images or Savage Industries. I can't remember. But if you like the beanie, he'll be doing more stuff. If you have any ideas, let me know, and I'll pass them on to him. But I'm looking into getting one for myself here in just a couple days. But I definitely like it. My donations, the right now everything is going to supporting other streamers that are starting out and trying to basically get everything starting up and going for them. I'm trying to basically find streamers who otherwise wouldn't be able to stream but have great content to share with the world, but the money is what's keeping them out of it. So I have a number of friends with mental health issues, other things like that, who basically just they either can't work or in the current issues out there health-wise, they're not able to get to work. So I'm trying to figure out ways to help them out, and so I'm planning on putting basically all that back into people like that. Right now, I'm saving up to get my buddy a camera for streaming because he's been wanting to go in streaming, but he doesn't have a camera, and he just finished getting some pieces for a computer a little while ago before basically going unemployed again. So we're working on that, and then my buddy Dave over at Dave's World there bought him a green suit recently with some stuff people had given me to help me out before I got my donations set up. Um, but yeah, I make a good amount of money now myself where I work, so I'm basically just trying to figure out ways to support people I know and what they love to do as well, and get it out there to the world. So if you like what you see here building wise, or if you like what you see on any of the streams do, I'll be playing a lot of Overwatch and other games. I lurk on a lot of streams where people do art because I love the process of how people make stuff. It just amazes me. The Useless Wizard is somebody who I know personally, and he's great at streaming and great at painting miniatures and everything. Um, oh, thank you. You guys are making this enjoyable. I do enjoy the company. That's the thing is I'm a talker. So yo yo yo, hello, Kershaw. Oh hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How are you doing tonight? I saw that you followed me here. That was appreciated. But overall, Useless Wizard's kind of actually been inspiring me a bit to improve my stuff because I've seen a lot of people out there, doing this, and so I kind of trying to follow his example of kind of getting a little bit higher quality on the content if I can, not skimping if I can, and helping out people where I can. But again, I'm right now just building this Burj Khalifa Tower. I believe I'm saying that wrong. If I'm saying that wrong, someone correct me. But if somebody else has an idea, let me know. I'm down to free build, do whatever you want. Or if you know a better way of doing this, because I am doing this old school. I have not played this much since the 360 days, so. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and the other stream I've been seeing, the Fam Damley, Rykor. Um, he's another one who's a really good one. If you're wanting to see just a good community building one, that guy knows how to keep his community going and knows how to make them feel appreciated. That was really nice. And I've been, of course, been recently lurking on the Thunderdome there. 10 years? Oh, okay. Now you have me at a disadvantage because you know who I am, and I'm guessing 10 years ago. That's now I gotta look up your account, have to see who that is. Ah, I'm much better with faces than names, so hints time. Hence, you guys are seeing people from my past. Oh, whoa! Thanks again, Minnie. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got you into World of Warcraft after high school. Oh wow. I see. That's the things. I introduced a couple people. Okay, so let me see here. Um, well, a lot of the people I've seen. So this is gonna narrow it down because a lot of the people I've seen recently. Uh, let's see here. Oh wow. After high school, got you. Steven? Holy crap. How's it going, Mr. Oval? Holy crap. I have not seen you. You are right. 10 plus years. Holy crap. Yeah, this is someone I went to school, played basketball with, ranked up in PvP with. Probably one of the best PvP players on WoW I ever had a pleasure playing games with. Most competent teammate by far that I played games with in a long time. Um, Geez, man, it's been years. How you been? Yeah, it's good to see you too. Are you still in Oregon? Are you out this direction? Uh, I always forget top top to bottom, top to bottom, much faster this way. And it's definitely good to hear from you. Living in Washington, moving back to Oregon. That's good to hear. Good to hear. You too. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for everything on this. The donations on it. I will definitely have to check out more on your stuff. Thank you for the mini raid and the everything you've done here. It's a pleasure. Stop by anytime. And if you have a suggestion on something to build, let me know. I will put this in for you. You'll have a special place on the tower for you. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Getting this going. But moving. Oh, wow. Like that's crazy. So, how long have you been in Washington? Have you been in Washington for 10 years now? Like I remember like you I think you were taking a job there like at a church or something, or maybe you were. I might remember that wrong. Since 2008ish. Oh, wow. Right before I went to California. And if anybody came in with Minnie, thank you for coming as well and joining. It's a pleasure to have anybody joining me here. Don't get a lot of people watching the Minecraft, but it is still fun. 2008, jeez. No, no. I moved back to Oregon. I work for the state now here. I started working for the state right before the pandemic for Oregon. So now I help people file their unemployment, and mostly I transfer the people who actually can, you know, do things for them. But other than that, it's great. Um, I'm living in Beaverton. I'm about to move into a new place with some friends here. We're looking out and about now for different houses. But yeah, I've been doing good. Was not expecting to run into you. Are you moving back for work or? Holy crap! Thank you again, Mini Raid. Holy crap! Work and family. Wow. I just sorry, a little distracted here. I Mini Raid gave me my first tip tonight, and then he just blew me out of the water here by doing something I don't think anybody's gonna repeat as well in a while. So he's wow. He, she, them, they are amazing, and I will definitely appreciate that and make sure that the love is spread around and that people know where it's coming from. But what are you doing for work these days? Without and God, I'm just uh this is awesome. Thank you again on that. Sorry, I just a little distracted. Gotta keep going, keep going. Produce the content, produce the content. Faster, faster. No, but yeah, what are you doing for work nowadays? You ever end up getting to use any of that schooling that they gave us? I'm just I just oh wow. Oh well, high-end audio center. Magnolia Design Center. Okay, okay, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. And you got a place here you're moving to? And sorry, and wow, I want to like dance for a second or something, but no. You sell high-end audio video systems for clients looking to spend lots of money. So basically, people like my dad. You sell to people like the whales that come in the store like my dad. Yeah, I don't know if I told you. I don't know if you've seen. I posted pictures on it a little while ago. But about a year ago, about 2 years ago now, he went into a store when they were having a closeout at the year when they were getting their new TVs, and he bought like a 108-inch screen TV. Like, this thing is freaking huge. It is just ginormous. It's ridiculous. It's like it's so big that the high def, the regular 1080 high def is not enough. It needs to go to 4K to look right. Yeah, I wish I was using that as my monitor. I got a pretty good setup right here actually. I got my 50-inch TV over here, which I'm using as my second monitor, and then I have my 30-inch monitor that my buddy donated to me as his was when he was done with his, and I'm got oh my god, I still have my monitor from when I was in high school. I was using that for a while recently because my first monitor broke. So I brought it back out and I had stickers on it and everything from the stuff from WoW. Oh god, yeah, that oh, bringing back memories. Oh. Yeah, what are you playing for games these days? You still gaming at all or are you I know a lot of people kind of grew out of it, but I mean obviously you got a Twitch here, so maybe you still WoW Classic, bro. That's what I figured. I was gonna see if you played that. It's your life. I thought it might be. I have considered so much, but I'm so worried about it just eating my life away. Eating it and eating it and eating it. Just that's just yeah. The last time I played, I sunk probably like 100 hours a week in it, and was just hardcore playing. I was so OP as the priest, it just wasn't even funny. I would just stand there and watch people whack at me. I would just sit there like, go away. I don't want to kill you. I just want to sit here and farm. But yeah, it's your life now. Okay, so do you stream at all? Am I gonna have to give you a follow? Am I gonna have to watch you play some WoW? Because I would definitely watch you play a paladin on Classic again. That would be a lot of fun. In fact, I might just come and be a pocket healer if you're playing paladin. Yes, yes. I don't think the homework would have gotten done anyways, but I don't know. I've never liked busy work homework, but no, yeah, that definitely WoW did not help that situation. It was a big addiction. Like other people tell their kids not to do drugs, tell your kids not to do WoW. At least WoW will be cheaper though, by a lot. Oh, thank you, Grinder. That thank you. All again, all donations, all contributions are going to be going to streamers kicking off and getting started on what they're doing. So thank you very much on that, and supporting this. Thank you for coming by and watching. The watching and participating is appreciated. The tips are just way amazing. I'm definitely gonna have to do something to denote that. I did not expect to get this many tips or that big of tips this soon. So I'm just blown away, guys. Thank you so much. I so much. I'm doing it from the wrong direction. I'm you guys got me. You had me messing up. Ah. Uh, oh wow. Yeah. I. You don't stream? Aw. Well, I might have to stream you playing some WoW just to show these guys what I'm talking about. This guy was an amazing paladin. Um, just, just killed it all around. Um, probably the probably the best PvP. Second, like having a teammate that you could have out there. Like so, I, I'm gonna. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. And what tomorrow when I get to tell the streamer that he's getting a camera, you guys are just you're gonna blow his mind. He's gonna be so happy. I'm gonna have to record the reaction and show you guys so you guys can see exactly what your money is contributing towards, and the yeah, just you trust me, and I will definitely yes, whisper your channel link to me. I will be following you. I will be hosting you guys for sure at this point because I definitely want to see what you are up to more often. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for everything. Like this is what makes Twitch go around. This is what makes things work. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. But as for you, Mr. Oval, um, yeah, I I may pick up WoW again if you're going to be playing and you're going to be in the area. I've been looking for games to play with people on here to get them, because as these people have here seen, that it's fun to talk and play with other people. It's more fun with friends. So I think you're definitely the kind of person that people would enjoy to hear and see play games too. So I would definitely like to see you play a bit more on here. I would I might even get a WoW subscription. Might get a WoW subscription just to play. Might have to get a separate account for my regular WoW subscription just so I don't go back to playing full time. uh, so today was just I I was having a bad afternoon for a little bit here, and then I was like, you know what? Streaming puts me in a good mood. Let's go stream for a bit, and I am so happy I did. I reconnecting with old friends, meeting new people, getting everything going, just donations, people watching, following, everything. It's a good night. I'm having a good night now. This has made my night. I'm uh, oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I yeah. So my cousin came over right as I got dinner. So we were talking and hanging out, and then what gave me a bad afternoon was me and my uncle got in a little spat on Facebook, and yeah, it got way out of hand to the point like way beyond what family stuff should normally get. So I was just like, I was fuming, mad, and just getting worse and worse and worse. So I finally was like, put that down, talked to my cousin for a little bit, and then when he took off, I was just like, yeah, let's go to streaming. That'll cheer me up. So yeah, you know me. Once I get to an argument, it it doesn't go away. It's gonna that's gonna be where I'm at for that day. Never lost that. I was surprised was to see was Frankie has a kid now, married and has a kid. Like I was like, holy crap! I mean, that's been a while, but still, it's surprising to me. I was just like, man, like I did not see that one. Yeah, Lee lives just down the road from me, actually. Here, still in Oregon, too. So, Mr. Boone, he lives, and his brother actually is a big time streamer now. Well, he was a big time streamer. Now he's a mid time streamer because he's gone to casual. Um, he was pretty big, but yeah. Anyways, going on. Lee's lives in the area. Let me see. Who else have I seen? I know Brian still lives out here. Yes, thank you, Minnie, for stopping by. You guys have a good night. I will definitely be checking out your stream as well. Thank you for coming by, and stop by anytime. Always welcome. And again, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I will be building in this and in the scrap mechanic game as well. If you enjoy seeing that. But yeah, just let you guys know like a little bit more about what I play if you're interested ever. I play Scrap Mechanic. I play Minecraft. I play Deep Rock Galactic. If you haven't played Deep Rock Galactic, you should check it out. Um, it's a hell of a lot of fun. You play as a dwarf. You're mining. You're running from alien creatures and just trying to get the loot and escape. It's simplistic, fun, no verses, just all you know, all cooperative, but um, it's a lot of fun. Uh, let's see. Then I also, of course, play Overwatch. Big Overwatch fan. I'm currently taking a hiatus from Hearthstone because I rage at that game and say things that are not stream appropriate. I make Jesus cry when I play that game. But other than that, I'm looking to get into playing some more strategy games on the stream. I'm just trying to find a way to make them entertaining. Like this, I know isn't entertaining, but I can at least talk fairly well and watch chat fairly easily when I'm doing this. It's harder to do that when you're playing a strategy game and trying to get through things fast, because otherwise your turns take like hours. Even this isn't, you know, I understand that some people really like the methodic building of this. I am doing this just because the person really thought I couldn't. Like that's my main inspiration at right now. They named something out of nowhere that they thought I had no chance of trying and was going to tell them no. And I just said, sure, let me do 8 hours of streaming to do this. I'll get it done. Just like, I don't know if you remember, but trying to farm that Flurry Axe 13 hours to get one of them. 13 hours of just killing mobs straight. Just nope, 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 nope. Then you're 15 minutes of Google and a dungeon later, and we got it within 40. That's probably one of the most frustrating moments of my life when you literally are like, oh, all you had to do was go to this dungeon, and it's a much higher drop rate on these guys, and within 40 minutes of drop there, I was like, spent 13 hours getting one, and we got like two in like an hour and like 20 minutes. I was just like, that's crap. And then I ended up never using them because I couldn't get the Fury build to work right. I tried it several times, I just couldn't get it to work. Just trying to think of all the hours in that game that I wasted doing things I never ended up finishing. Oh, my legendary back piece. Check up. Got to the legendary back piece. Was about to have it finished. Like literally the week before it finished, my subscription ran out. I was like, oh, I'll pay for it when I get paid next. Never went back to playing. Didn't think about it. Picked up the game again. Went back to the game when it was the next expansion. You can't get the legendary back piece anymore. I was so devastated. I was like, are you kidding me? All I had to do was turn the quest in. Just had to walk up to him and talk to him. Never ended up hitting the Grand Marshal rank, of course. Uh, that was once I saw you do it, I was like, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Oh crap! Well, hey, that's appreciated, man. That's very much appreciated. Either way, I'm gonna follow all of yours just because I want to see what you have and what you cook up. Anybody who's willing to support someone that much in their dreams, I'm down to see that. I do not have shoutouts set up yet, but you will be getting a shout out here on that on my next stream when I start as well. And if I get rated again, I'll also throw you another shout out, just an appreciation, man. You're doing again. You're doing what Twitch is meant for. So supporting each other, that's what we're here for. And I tend to lurk a lot when I'm at work because I can have a second computer there. So you might see me in there lurking in your channels throughout the day. That's probably because I'm at work and helping customers. I shouldn't say we don't have customers. We have claimers. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean that's something that I'm looking to continue on is passing things forward. So every time I get something here, as soon as I can get enough money up to get to get the streamer what they need, I'm gonna get it. I've got a company that I began here actually for streaming, so that when I do all this, that I can wrap it all up into a company here and basically get them paid so they don't have to pay taxes on it or anything like that. It'll be just basically like a business for them. So yeah, I'm starting to help people. So if you ever need any help, you want something on there, you need some help promoting things, or you just want someone to play games with, let me know. I'm always down to egg more friends and do things with other people. As my friend here can tell you, I have no end to my ability to talk, and always a willingness to build up and play things with more people and get new friends. Wow, that is. My friends who stream tell me about these kind of things happening, and I never happen to be on their stream when they happen. And so I was just like, okay, well, maybe that's a once thing that happens to one person. I just have someone come in and just drop that on you like that. It's just, I believe I did. Give me a second here. I have to get out of the game to see that here. Uh, you're probably seeing my own stuff here. Eh. Let me see here. Alright, let me bring that back up. Why does it do that to me? Sorry, let me see here. I did not get a whisper from you. You know what? Let me go back up here. What is your... Is that an L to begin with yours, or an I? You know, what am I doing? Oh my god. Sorry, sometimes I can be blonde a little bit. I can just do this. That's an L. Add friend. There we go. Okay, you are now on my friends list. I'm going to go back over here. Let's get that back up. So there we go. So now I've added you on my friends list. I will go ahead and follow you here at the end of this stream. Check out some of your stuff and look at. I always like to look at a video too of people to possibly clip something out that I like. So you know you may see a clip pop up from me on there. So watch out for that. But I will be giving you a follow here and following up on that and seeing what you do on yours. Because hey, you know you stop by here. I'm gonna come by your house and see what's up in there. Poke around a little bit, see what you got in your closets. You know, make myself at home. But again, thank you. So you should have a friend request from me. If you do not, let me know. I'll send it around. I don't know what you tried to type, but it's very sensitive right now on there because literally I've had people coming in constantly and just being like, "Hey, I'm this. You're," and then immediately something that I would be kicked off for saying. And so my friend has set it very, very strict for me. Said, okay, once you get a little bit going, a little bit further, we can get a little less on the restrictions, get a little bit more general on them. But at first, it's going to be pretty hardcore on the what you said. It's funny, it didn't even tell me what you said, so the auto moderator said no. Did you try to send a link? Uh, that might be a mistake. That might be him missing a different word and putting that one instead. I hope not, but uh, I think the other one's default already gone, so yeah. Holy crap! Give me 1 second here. I gotta pop out of here again. Got another message on this side. Okay, so I got that set up. All right. Your bad words. I may also just have to, you know, spell things correctly in my chat filter, because that would definitely help. But yeah, no, the settings on this, like one of the people even told me I should set something so people can't talk for the first 10 minutes, and I was like, well, I'm not that afraid of trolls. I can get rid of people if they're that bad, but it's a good idea for people who start out with a lot of followers to begin with. So like people who are, you know, attached to someone who's a big streamer or something, to definitely do that. But mine just might be misspelling a word, and um, Streamlabs doing its job. It's being a good bodyguard. Okay, it was someone the other day had set theirs to the word follow to not be able to be used. So like literally, I wasn't even saying like follow me at my channel. I was like, oh, he has it set up so people can get him follows, and just the word follow said, oh, sorry, and deleted everything I'd put in chat and said you couldn't talk for 2 minutes. And I was like, bro, really? You just the word itself? Like, It's not even. It's not bad language. It's just the fact like, oh, I don't want people promoting themselves in my channel. But it's like, I wasn't even promoting. I used the word in a sentence. I was like, okay, I get you. I get you. You know, your rules, your channel. You know, that's the way it goes. It's just like a business, you know. You don't walk into someone's business and start saying things they don't like or they'll throw you out. So if you know, someone says on their sign in their business you're not allowed the word parcheesi in their, you know, you can't use that word. You can't say Nike inside it. You can't use Google at work. That was my favorite one when I worked at Stream. You're not allowed to use the word Google. What? So if I have this, someone says, "Who's your biggest competitor?" I'm supposed to say those people with the Google in their name. uh, so one of the other things I'm thinking of helping set up right now is I got a couple friends who may or may not be amateur comedians. We're not sure. My family. That's a loaded question. The parts of my family that want to speak to me after tonight, after we had an argument on Facebook, are great. The other part probably don't really care anymore, but they'll come back to caring in a few days. But no, everybody's doing good. Other than the coronavirus sidelining the entire workforce in the family, other than me and my one sister, everybody is happy, healthy, and doing good. We've had a couple scares over the years. My dad took a fall and hit his head, and things like that. But nothing that hasn't been recovered and done away with. No permanent harm. It looks like everything's been going normal. Um, I've avoided major injuries and major parasites or anything like that, including children. Um, Let me see here. Other than that, yeah. Hey, no, I don't love. I don't hate kids. I don't love kids. As long as they're somebody else's kids, I'm a lot happier. That means they're not with me permanently. I can be away from them. But no, yeah. Other than that, there's no love of the life currently. Just my computer and my new streaming business. And working. I'm gonna be trying to work more and more here. Ah, yes, the true love of the computer. Hey, it keeps me warm at night. But no, on a serious note, other than me, my family, friends-wise, I have a lot of friends who got hit hard by this COVID situation here. A lot of them were not prepared to be out of work for as long as they were, or had major life things that were planned for this time. So, weddings that got canceled, whole trips, graduations, all kinds of things. So, there's a lot of people I know that are pretty bummed out, have pretty bad things. But one of my buddies just had a kid, just actually, I think this morning or last night. I'm not sure from the pictures. But yeah, a brand new baby girl that just came in today, this morning or last night, one of the two, three, one of those. At some point early in the wee hours. Um, but yeah, my buddy Drew just had a kid that was awesome, so I got to go see his kid soon. Um, Anything else major? Oh, oh yeah, I just got the lovely news that my student loan repayment stuff just got rejected. So now instead of having no student loans, I still have $27,000 worth of student loans, which was that was another thing that was making me upset. But you know what? You live, you learn, you pay off debt. That's what having a job's about. You use Discord at all? No, I moved to Cali to get the hell away from Oregon for a while. So there I have a link if you look down below to my Discord if you want to join Shenanigans, and I'll hop in there and talk to you sometimes here. Right now I'm not on there and I don't want to load it up again, but just want to finish what I'm doing here. I want to get this layer done. But tomorrow I would be down to chat in there as well and talk some more catch up. But yeah, no, I moved to Cali to get away from Oregon because I was just too much was just had happened here, and too many people kept on reminding me of what had happened. I don't, with what happened with my friend and everything like that. So I just want to get away with that. Get away from that. So I moved down to California, and then I ended up having to move back because his court case completed like 7 years later, and I was, of course, a witness for that. So they required me to come back and be here for court. So as a witness, I came back, and then I just decided that I had good support here. I didn't really have the money or ability to immediately move back to where I was because I'd been gone for 3 months. So would have been behind on rent and behind on everything if I'd gone back. So I just moved in with family up here. Then my cousin Chris moved up from California, and two of our buddies from California moved with him, and all three of us, four of us, got a place with one of our buddy's girlfriends. So ever since then, I've just been kind of bouncing from place to place. Never finished up my freaking degree, so I've spent $27,000 on 9 credits short of having a degree. And just recently, because they, told me that I couldn't have it revoked or removed, I have to do something about that. And then, yeah, other than that, I've been doing well. How's your family? And keep in mind, if anything bad has happened, I am so sorry for asking. I am terrible at keeping up with people on Facebook. So I know I've seen some stuff have happened to some people, and I feel really bad when I ask something and they're like, "Oh yeah, this happened." I'm like, "Oh, did not mean to bring that up. Sorry." I feel like one-sided conversations can sometimes be a little awkward. Just when you have to respond and then I have to, yeah, I don't know. Just don't know if I'm responding too fast. Oh wow, how did I not? Did I seriously go like halfway down that one and not finish it? Alright, whatever. Well, if you can still hear me, let me see. Actually, let me do something here. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. There we go. Alright, alright. So, shenanigans. Where are you at, shenanigans? Alright, so now I'm back into shenanigans. If you're interested in coming back in, I am there. Alright, let's go and close that. That's wrong. All right, back into here. Back to game. Yeah. If you, what's your name on there too? I can just invite you. I'm pretty sure. Like here, let me just grab the link real quick. I got it right here. Where is my Discord link? It should be right below. There it is. Oh, my invite expired. That's why. Give me a second here. Invite people. Oh, thank you for saving me. We're just gonna do that. Whatever. Anybody can come and get to it. Woohoo! Oh well, I didn't see that until after I'm gonna copy that just in case. Friends. Well, you should be able to click on it from there.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Of course, bro.
There we go. Okay, let me turn you down just a little bit because you're a little loud.
Oh, no worries.
Alright, so there we go. How you been, man? Ah,
Oh
this is
man, it's been a long time, dude.
yeah,
Long time.
yeah, it has. I'm glad to hear from you.
Yeah, yeah. I disconnected from Facebook a long ass time ago, quite a few years ago, and then this morning I lost my password, and I was like, whatever. So I retrieved it, and then I see your feed come up. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like Dave. It's like Dave. You saw it. Then I clicked on it, and I saw that you had a Twitch, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude. So that's how I found your Twitch, was through your Facebook.
Nice,
And then
nice.
yeah, dude. It was pretty insane. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I threw it to the Facebook because everything I was reading was like, oh yeah, the vast majority of the people who start watching to begin with are from the people's Facebook or their Twitter or they're one of the pages they're on. Well, I didn't use Twitter before this, um, so I was just like, well, I guess got to start one of those. So I just start throwing things up on Facebook. So I'm glad to see it's catching somebody's eye. At least I'm getting to reconnect with people. That's nice. What
Yeah,
made
for
you
sure.
What made you start Facebook again?
Um, my mom and my sister keep sending me links to Facebook, and I didn't have it logged in, so I can never click on links. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see what people were up to these days. It's been a long time.
That's awesome because I literally have been thinking about like I almost want to delete my Facebook. I almost never get anything from it, but I was like, no, no, no. That's where I'm posting my streaming stuff, so I should keep it up. So I'm glad I did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm still plugging away on this freaking tower. Probably be doing this for until about midnight here, and then I'll be calling it a quits for the night. But yeah, no. If you play WoW again, I'll definitely get a WoW Classic subscription then, and hop on. Um, though now I have to level a character again. Darn.
It'll take a while, bro. It's I play Horde now. I don't play Alliance, but
I'd probably have to do that too, because almost everybody I know plays Horde. But I can't be a Night Elf priest.
oh
Oh,
no, you're God Healer. Oh.
yep. So that confuses the hell out of people because several places apparently there's some guy who already got Flash 1117. So there's several places where he's a streamer as well and does things, but I have Gob Healer on those ones, so I'll be like talking to people and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Flash 1117. Like, no, that's not you. It's like, no, no, no. Like I don't have multiple names on the same place, guys.
Yeah, that'd be confusing as hell.
Yeah, but Yeah, no, been using Gob Healer, been using Kershalt. Kershalt's my Twitter. Um,
Okay, that makes sense because when I said, "Hey, hello, Kershaw," you you responded with, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Like there was no big deal. I'm like, does he use that handle somewhere else? Like it's been freaking a long ass time since
well,
I've seen
that's
that
the
name
thing
before.
is, everybody who knew me from WoW knew me as Kershalt until came back to play as the healer. Then everyone knew me as Gob Healer. So when you said Kershalt, I was like, in 10 years, he could be anybody from Australia. He could be anybody. Like seriously, they play with so many people who only knew me as Kershalt. And I was half expecting you might have been somebody who had only met me through that. But then when you said 10 years, I started thinking like, there's only a few people I saw 10 years ago. Like, there's like a handful of them.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Once like I haven't stopped playing WoW ever since you basically drug me into this addiction. It's all your fault.
See, I tried several times to quit it, and I'll quit for like one expansion, and then I'll go back for the next. And so this is the first time I think for back-to-back expansions that I wasn't going to do it. And because I bought Legion is the last one I got, so I'm not gonna. I was planning on not buying the next one, and I think I might have to now.
Yeah, WoW seems to be one of those things where every other year they have the A team make an expansion, then they have the B team. It's like so you get a good expansion, then you get a terrible one. Um, but yeah, once I heard Classic was coming out, I was like, dude, this is I'm in my element now. This is it. There's no holds barred, bro. I'm just going in it.
Yeah, and now I kind of also want to play a paladin too, because I remember playing my 60 paladin back as a twink. Like that was so much fun. Ah, the Geneva twins.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. Classic right now is to the point where we're waiting on AQ40 to come out.
Oh,
We've been farming BWL for a long, long time now, and we're just waiting for the announcement for AQ40.
that's cool. That's a good spot to be. I love the AQ, the build up to it. That was probably one of my favorite events of all time. Get more red snapper. Gotta
Oh
remember
yeah,
this.
you talking about the war effort?
Yes,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
massive.
That's gonna be nuts, dude.
This is one of the most massive undertakings I've ever seen in a game. Like, you just everybody had to contribute. There was just no chance if everybody didn't. Like,
Yeah,
classic
we
WoW.
earlier this week we just had a my guild. Basically, there was like a handful of people that wanted to get the Scarab Lord title with the mount and stuff. So we put a vote to the guild, and like 70% of the people voted for me. So I'm gonna try and attempt to get Scarab Lord, which means I'll have to take like a month off of work to do it. Um, but I'm kind of dreading that farm because you have to farm a crap ton of the things from the bugs.
Yeah, I remember when guilds were trying to do that on Spinebreaker. It was just like this. At first, it was like only the top guild was doing it, and then like 3 or 4 guilds like grouped together to do it. I was like, oh crap! Like that must be really tough.
Yeah, yeah, we're kind of I'm not really hopeful about it because the servers nowadays um, for Classic will hold about between 9 and 10,000 people before they start to get really laggy. Back in the day, the server cap was like 3,000, between 2,500 and 3,000. So you have 3 times as many players, but the same amount of resources. So
Hmm.
having that many more people play, the odds of you getting that done is like next to none.
Yes, but that also means for the higher level, more advanced players on there that the farm methods are a lot better because you can draw a lot higher prices for things on there. So if you can, basically you can get the drops for things a lot cheaper later on because it's the mid-level items that you can really rake people on that they all need. You only need the upper level. They need to get the stuff before that, and you can just rake them on it. Like I remember playing the auction house
Yeah,
back then.
that is true. But what we're seeing ton of people are making bot accounts that are completely autonomous with the scripting they've created. So these bots will go into dungeons and they'll farm stuff with a 5-man group, a healer. They'll have one priest, 3 mages, and a prot warrior, and they create the script where the 5 characters go in and just do the dungeon without anybody having to ever touch a keyboard. So you have these bots going 24/7 in these dungeons farming stuff. So then they make a crap ton of money by selling this stuff, and then they buy out a single resource in the auction house and they hold the market on that. And that's what we're seeing happening right now because Blizz is they're not banning bots.
Well, usually what they do is the banhammer method, just like Bungie did, where they let it build up for a while, and then so they let them get like 20, 30 accounts that they're paying on and doing that, and like bought like a year subscription. They're like, and now we'll ban you. Now that you've given us a year of payment and you think, oh, they haven't caught on to this, now we're going to catch you.
True, true.
But you know that you're just, but they'll just whack them all. They're gonna put them back up as quick as the Blizzard puts them down.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah,
have you?
like I'm stoked to come move back to Oregon, dude. Like there's nothing up here for left for me. All my friends moved to different states and got married and stuff. It's just like, yeah, I need to move back ASAP.
Hey.
I was supposed to move back in July, but then the COVID thing happened, and the branch of Best Buy that was supposed to open up in Portland ended up getting pushed back. So I'm waiting for that to happen before I officially move.
Yeah, they've been missing one out here because the one that was in Tigard lost the lease to the building there because the people were fucking being ridiculous about it. Apparently, the leaser wanted like some outrageous demands on the parking lot to reduce the amount of parking that they had, and I was just like, why? There's nothing else there. Apparently, he just wanted to like put another building or something in the parking lot, so he wanted them to reduce their parking. So eventually, they lost their lease there. So it's ever since then the only ones have been the ones out in Beaverton and Hillsboro.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, quite a ways to go if you're in Tigard.
Yeah, for real. Well, I mean, how many miles is that?
It basically take one that was within 5 minutes for people in Tigard and put it about 25 minutes to the one in Hillsboro or 20 minutes to the one in Beaverton. It's just for that's at no traffic times. It's just for people who are on foot though. That's just the other ones aren't even accessible.
True. Very true. But, dude, you'll never guess who came to visit me at work last year.
Who?
Okay, so I haven't seen this chick in for freaking ever, and she shows up and found out where I worked. You remember Ruby?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she shows up. I didn't even recognize her, bro. And I was like, hey, what's up? How can I help you? Thinking she was a normal customer, and she was like, yeah, we went to high school together. I was like, what? It was the most awkward interaction because she started asking me about, do I have kids? Am I married? Like all this stuff. I'm like, this is weird. Why are you asking me? Like these are the first things you ask me. Like, so I immediately just dismissed her. I was like, yeah, if you want that product, you need to go to Target. See you later. Just walked away.
Wow, that's hilarious. I haven't seen her. I saw her in like she lived in Tigard, so I saw her like a week or two after she graduated there, and that was like the last time I've seen her. It's
Yeah,
been
she lives in Seattle now.
ah weird.
Yeah, it was bizarre, dude.
I saw everybody a couple of years ago, most of them a couple of years ago. And then I see Brian from time to time around town, but I never like we don't stop and chat. I just see him. Mr. Weeks comes to town all the time for doing because he lives in Sherwood, of course. So he goes to Beaverton every now and again when he's wanting to do book signings, and we go there all the time. I see Brian and Frankie occasionally there.
Yeah, you're talking. Okay, so which one? I can't remember who Brian is. Who's Brian?
Gardner, really short.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Him. Okay, I remember now.
Him and Frankie both went into like psychology a bit, and I mean, they're both really like they've really changed. They're a lot. I guess that's the best way to put. They're a lot nicer now. I think they weren't mean people before, but they were very like juvenile in the way that they teased and did things, and now there's way more adult. I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah, I could see that.
But last time we were talked, they had this huge in-depth discussion about how super important human contact is for people, and how like people just don't get enough human contact these days. It was just like was really just mind blowing to sit there and watch two people who I remember who used to discuss things about like which girl was, the which girl is this Skittle, and it's like now I hear them talking about an intellectual discussion about psychology. It's just like whoa,
Right, yeah.
when did you guys go off and become adults?
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed I didn't get to come down for the 10-year reunion.
Honestly, it was fun. Um, but basically, God, they invited some of the teachers, which was nice. But at the same time, they invited a teacher who I really wish they hadn't. It was kind of like this is kind of awkward. She was kind of there for like 1 year and then went to go work at a Starbucks as a manager. So not sure why, but
Wait, which teacher was this? Who?
God, I can't even remember her name. But she was like she taught English. I think it was junior or senior, yeah, junior year.
English.
Yeah, I don't think you had to take English that year. Actually, I think you. Cause I think
If it
you.
was junior, no, I didn't
Yeah.
have to.
So
Okay.
she also
That's
did
yeah, that's
science as well.
Okay.
And I believe she was one of the coaches for one of the girls' teams too when the other coach got pregnant. Anyways, um, other people I've seen from then, I occasionally talk to Jesse and Micah through Facebook on there because they occasionally are on talking about games or other stuff, and we go into it about stuff in old school. We talk about basketball a bit too. But when Kobe died, we talked quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Do they both still live in Oregon, or they
Yep,
moved on to other states?
they both live in Oregon. In fact, funny enough, Jesse he's ran into Pink a couple times up here, and he's put photos on his Facebook because apparently she knows someone that lives over by his area, so he runs into her at the coffee shop.
I don't know who Pink is. Who's Pink?
Artist, singer.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So like one day I'm sitting there and I was like, that chick looks very familiar. Who's Jesse posing with there? Like, why does she look so familiar? And then like the next post like, so apparently Pink comes into this place all the time. This is my second time seeing her. I was like, wait, what? Wait, huh? I was like, that's confusing. Why does she go? Why is Jesse? What?
Damn. Small world. She
Yeah.
lives in Oregon. What?
I don't think she lives in Oregon. I just think she visits someone, maybe a boyfriend. I don't know, but someone lives nearby Jesse. That it says Snoop Dogg's uncle lives up here too. So I've got lots of pictures of Snoop's bus rolling around. Uh,
Nice. I'm
yeah.
sure it stinks of weed too.
The one time it did, we were coming back. It was the solar eclipse day, right? And they went up for the solar eclipse. And so I get off of work and I'm heading back, and I see this bus fly by that's like going like 70 on the freeway, and it's got all these Rasta colors on the side of it. And I see a giant lion picture on the site, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Who the hell is? What is this thing? Like what what group is this I was thinking at first it was like a college team or something, and then I saw a bunch of smoke coming out of the side of it. I was like, what the hell? And I could see one of the windows was cracked on the back side, and as it gets further past me, I see it says Snoop Lion on the back. I was like, wait, what? Because he had just done to this reggae thing where he was Snoop Lion. So of course I looked it up, and yeah, he was in town for the eclipse, and that was his trip on the way back.
Wow.
I was just like, man, I just get past like, who the hell is this crazy jackass? Oh, it's Snoop Dogg. All right, Don't yell at him.
Yeah.
Might
For
get
real.
shot.
Wait. His name is his new name is what? Snoop Lion, I think it is.
That's his label for doing reggae. So he's still Snoop Dogg, but when he does his reggae songs, they release under Snoop Lion.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God! I finished a layer, I think.
That is a massive structure you're building, by the way. That is huge.
And then I just realized I may have messed up and put a layer without this on there. So now I got to go back through and break out a layer and put this in. Well, do you know what the Burj Khalifa Tower is?
No.
The Dubai Tower, the tallest building.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you've seen it in Fast and Furious, okay? So that somebody basically one day when I came in said, "Hey, I was like, hey, I'm building whatever people want. What should I build?" And the guy's like, "Oh, you should build the Burj Khalifa Tower." And I was like, "I have no idea what that is, so we're on it. Let's go take a look at what it is." And then I saw the picture and was like, "Oh crap! He wants me to build the tallest structure in the world." So I just like, okay, it's not going to be a very well done version of it, but it's going to have the basic design. So there's the steeple at the top, and then there's layer, 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 and it's almost all just glass on the outside. So I'm just going through and no, I did have the other way right. Dang it. So this is what's wrong. There's not supposed to be a layer of. It's okay. It's midnight anyways, so that is all she wrote on this stream. So I am going to call it a night and say my thank yous to everybody and hop off in there. But if you want to stick around here for a second, man, I'll stay in channel and we'll talk in just a moment. Just let me do my signing off here.
Sure.
All right. And give me just a second here. All right. Well, thank you for joining me here. I am done for the night. I have work in the morning, and I have friends to talk to for a little bit before I close out. But if you get a chance here, go check out LD Grender 1. They definitely were a big fan here. They've produced, so I'm going to check them out myself tonight before I go to bed and see what they're. And also Mini Raid, the two of them together here. I believe it's one big channel all grouped together. And just whatever you're doing out there, just make sure you keep on doing it to your fullest. If you want to be a part of the show, let me know. We're going to be doing Eternal Fate Studios is probably the name that it's going to all be labeled under. And if you're interested in getting some help going off the ground, let me know. Once again, if you enjoyed the show, come back again, follow, do whatever you do. If you didn't enjoy the show, then why are you watching? Have a good night.